We were approached by the state at one point to take on my husband's two nieces. You know, we thought at the beginning it was going to be a temporary situation. We learned pretty quickly that it was going to be lifelong, and there really was no questions in our minds whether we could commit or not. We were going to, because that's what you do.
They were abused and neglected, and the court actually had to step in and take them from the home.
My life wasn't really all that great when I was living with my mom. I was just so thankful when my aunt decided to adopt us, and I think that the club really supported that decision. Mom
had no interest in having kids of her own, and basically you had a 5-year-old taking care of a 3-year-old.
When I was living with my mom, she didn't feed us really well, and I was basically in charge of Corey. I fed her, but I was skinny to the bones. Like, you could see my bones in my neck, and it wasn't the best situation.
Corey and Megan were so concerned with just their survival, there was no room to dream.
I was fortunate enough to adopt Coriana Liberty and Megan Liberty, who are my nieces and now my daughters. Oh my gosh, the club has been so supportive to me and the girls.
They need that stability. They need to know that somebody is going to care for them and be there for them through thick and thin. And Megan and Corey didn't have that before the club at all.
When I first went to the club, I was a demon.
They each reacted very differently. Megan with the anger.
I treated everybody like they were nothing and I could do whatever I wanted, and I was basically a troublemaker.
Well, for the most part, I was kind of shy and quiet, and I would go sit in some corner.
Corey was very withdrawn, you know, by herself. I'd find her kind of crying in the corner, and, you know, just give her that reassuring pat on the back. It's going to be okay.
We can't do it alone. We needed to reach out, and we did, and we got the support, and so then they got the support they needed.
The kids definitely needed to come to the club. They needed a safe place to be, where there was structure after school, so that they could continue that day from school. They needed it for them, but Gretchen really needed the club as well. They
come with a lot of issues and baggage that's very sad, and probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. And I brought them to the Boys and Girls Club after school program, and they were just always there to listen to me when I was about ready to, I don't know what I was ready to do. It was very difficult, and they always listened to me, they helped me. They've just been nothing but supportive through the whole process.
You take a puzzle, you try to put it in, the piece doesn't fit, you try another one. You know, you don't stop until the puzzle's completed.
The Boys and Girls Club means a lot to me because it's one of the reasons why I was able to make honor roll 2 times in a row. And my behavior has gotten really good.
One of the things at the Boys and Girls Club that, you know, myself and all the other staff firmly believe in is there aren't bad kids. There's bad behaviors, and behaviors are correctable.
Oh, I'm so proud of Megan and both the girls, but the difference in her as compared to just a year and a half ago is 100 times different. I'm just so proud of her, and Corey is a really very special person. The Boys and Girls Club really helped her to come out of that withdrawal that she was in, and to blossom and be herself, and to stick up for herself when she needs to.
A lot of the staff have actually helped inspire me towards some of the things I wanted to do.
You have to maneuver around and find the best way to get through to the kids.
I've always had a passion for writing, but Tom really helped me with that and how to make it more realistic, and he's just supported me with that. And Lou, the art director from Concord, he's been helping me a lot with the drawing. And Carol's always been encouraging of my singing, and she says that I should never give up.
What if there were no club for Megan and Corey? What if there were no club for Gretchen? What if there were nowhere to turn? Megan would still be throwing up her arms and screaming and yelling, and Corey would still be in that corner.
My goal is to help these girls grow up to be sufficient and productive adults. They've been through, more than you'd ever want any child to go through, more than a lot of, adults have gone through in their whole life, but they can be stronger people from that, and they can move beyond that and become what they're able to become. They don't have to be the type of person that, blames the rest of their life on their past. So that's really my goal, and, I need support in that, and the Boys and Girls Club is able to do that in such a good way.
When I see Megan and Corey, they are living proof that the club really changes people's lives.
Definitely further along than they would be without the club.
I was able to figure out who I was, and this is how my life is going to be, and it kind of helped me get used to how my life is going to be.
One of the things that they've helped me with a lot is to understand that no matter what, there's always going to be a brighter side of things.
Megan and Corey are very unique in their situation and what they've been through, but we did what we did for them because that's what we do.